good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between New Zealand and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison.
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Over. New Zealand are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Bumrah, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Bumrah from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand 12 for none.
Steady start, taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. End of the over, 10 runs from it. New Zealand, 22 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Misses everything. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 40 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, 10 runs from it. New Zealand are 50 for none. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A few moves made in the field.
Straight to the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. And safe hands from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Drilled that one away. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, New Zealand are 51 for 1. Patel from the pavilion end. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Four overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, and as it turns out, pretty costly.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. How will he reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. New Zealand, a 65 for 2. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield. . That's stuck.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Going with pace now. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Over, New Zealand are 85 for 4. Pandya from the Reliance end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 10 runs from it. New Zealand are 95 for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And caught. That's just superb. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Perfectly timed. 7 runs added there. New Zealand are 102 for 5.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Singh back into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Bold, stunning delivery.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Neesham taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. And out. What a great catch, diving away and plucked it with one hand.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Ferguson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. good fielding out in the boundary. Timed that perfectly.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length. Gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. The batters might start turning 1s into 2s here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Perfectly timed. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Bumrah from the Reliance end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Eleven runs added there. New Zealand are 147 for 8. Final over in this innings.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Brilliant diving stop. but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 152 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Trouble. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Caught, and that's stuck.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, 10 off it. India are 10 for 2.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Out. Good catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Good pick up, big chance. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Was quick onto that in the infield. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Smacks that away through the gap.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, India 39 for 3. Duffy from the pavilion end. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble! The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Misses everything. Over, India are 47 for 4.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Nice shot, straight to gully. Varma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Henry with a great delivery there. Nicked it. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That looks gone. Oh, great running.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the over. India are 82 for 5.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
There's a chance if it hits. 5 runs added there. India are 87 for 6.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the...
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ferguson from the Reliance end. Ouch, that looked nasty. That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. 2 runs coming from that over. India, 105 for 7. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And safely taken by the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Gone. Takes it easy.